Hi, this is Shweta Mehta. You're watching me on Times of India TV. Yeah, you know, tigers do get injured. They take time to recover and they're back to attack again. So I take it in a positive way. It has been very difficult. I think it's a big message to people out there. In this one, it's called Cleo. The character name is Cleo in 36 Days. She's a fighter. She's actually a fighter. She plays with fire and she's basically a murderer in the film. Two things, yes. As you mentioned, accident. After accident, basically I was on deathbed. And when you lie on a bed and you see ceiling fan the whole day, 24/7 for a couple of years, you become an artist. You might get into painting, or you might start writing, or you might get into drugs, or you might commit suicide. You know, there are a lot of paths which you could pick. I don't know how I picked acting. I had to restart everything. Honestly, any fame, any Roadies thing didn't help. I literally auditioned my ass off, honestly. And I have been through all that my auditions are not seen, casting directors are not taking me seriously. Anyways, when I came back, I wasn't fit enough, so I was not able to get fitness roles. I was physically broken. And my fitness is gone. I am slowly gaining weight. I'm on bed rest. Financially, totally broke. My endorsements, my current endorsements, my upcoming work, everything was gone because nobody knew how long I'm going to be in bed. Roadies का कीड़ा हर North Indian youngster में है. We need to accept it. There is no rule, there is no reason to it. Whenever we see it on TV, we say, oh, ये तो मैं कर सकता हूँ, ये तो मैं कर सकती हूँ. उसने ऐसा क्यों किया? We have that in us. We want to become Roadies. So I'm open to everything. I can go win Bigg Boss, I can go win Khatra Ke Khiladi, and I can go do a very good film with Hrithik Roshan. So I am preparing for everything. And trust me, to prepare yourself in so many aspects, you have to put a lot of efforts. And I do that.
Hello everyone, this is Sukarna, and today at TOI TV we have a very strong and inspiring woman. She is the Roadies Rising winner, Shweta Mehta, and now making waves on OTT show as well. Welcome Shweta to TOI TV. How are you doing?
Thank you so much, Sukarna. I'm doing great, and it feels good to come back with new work and with a lot of new questions. I'm ready.
So tell us, my first question is like, from winning Roadies title to deathbed almost and recovering and now coming back on screen as an actress. You have done films and now OTT show. How's the journey been for you?
Very difficult, very painful, but it's like, you know, it's a halt. My spirit animal is tiger, and I really have been feeling being a tiger for a really long time. And I think this was the reality. When I got hurt, you know, tigers do get injured. They take time to recover and they're back to attack again. So I take it in a positive way. It has been very difficult. I think it's a big message to people out there. It can happen. It happened in my most peak time of my life, in terms of age, in terms of beauty, in terms of fitness, in terms of career. Everything was on peak, and then this happened. So there are a lot of messages you can withdraw from this, you know, that you shouldn't be egoistic. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And do not give up, and do not leave the hope. You might get back. So many messages you can draw from this. I honestly very proudly own this story of mine. It's very difficult, no doubt. Each and every day, each and every minute has been very difficult. But there is one thing which I always have known, that I am going to shine brighter. You know, when you hit the rock bottom, you actually get the base to take the support and come up. So I think it was that.
And we'll come back to your story. And before that, you did a film, and now this show on the web platform, 36 Days, quite an ensemble. How does it feel? And tell us a bit about your character.
Okay, so in the film, there was Ajay Garu. That was a Telugu film. I played a doctor who is drug addicted. And in this one, it's called Cleo. The character name is Cleo in 36 Days. She's a fighter. She's actually a fighter. She plays with fire, and she's basically a murderer in the film. A very fearless lady. It suits my character really well. I'm very glad that director Vishal Furia thought of me for this character. And the moment they said there would be fire performance, would you be comfortable or you need a dupe? I'm like, no, this is my opportunity. I'm going to do it. Trust me, Sukarna, I let my dupe just take rest. And I did the entire performance. So this is why we talk about fire performance. This is one of the very important scene of the film. More than importance of the scene, they have shown it very aesthetically. It's the entry shot, and it's amazing. And it's pleasure to work with big people in the industry. That was this one of my biggest project.
And so for this role, did you practice it before or did it come easy?
I think this is my fourth project as an actor, and I think this was the only one where I didn't have to practice. It's difficult. You can't just do fire performance just like that. But for me, it was very easy for me, peanuts.
And how was it working with the entire cast?
So people have misconceptions. I think with professional people, if you work, things are very smooth, very well balanced. Everything was like a corporate. Everything was on time. I liked it because the other projects I faced a lot of challenges, and I used to feel they don't value time or what, right? I'm very punctual. But when you work with professionals, everything is very beautiful. The only problem is to reach in a good lobby. But once you reach there, you will know that it's very soothing and smooth.
So you're focusing more on films and OTT projects now, acting projects?
Two things, yes. As you mentioned, accident. After accident, basically I was on deathbed.
Yeah.
And when you lie on a bed and you see ceiling fan the whole day, 24/7 for a couple of years, you become an artist. You might get into painting, or you might start writing, or you might get into drugs, or you might commit suicide. There are a lot of paths which you could pick. I don't know how I picked acting. I'm not saying I was the best actor, I am the best actor, but I found a channel to convey my emotions so much. Then I realized I am capable of winning Roadies, I'm capable of winning other reality show, but this is something I want to do. I honestly felt that within. I'm ready to put as much efforts as I can. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to do anything, but now acting has to be my game. So yes.
Shweta, recovering from that massive accident and then getting back your foothold in the acting industry, was that easy for you, or like how challenging did it get to establish yourself as an actress?
No, it's not easy at all. It's as challenging as it would be for a fresher. I had to restart everything. Honestly, any fame, any Roadies thing did help. I literally auditioned my ass off, honestly. And I have been through all that my auditions are not seen, casting directors are not taking me seriously. Anyways, when I came back, I wasn't fit enough, so I was not able to get fitness roles. And I was not getting other roles because I'm not from acting industry. So many challenges, not just I was hurt. Some directors even said that, oh, maybe she's injured, maybe she would create problem at the set, so let's not take her. Or she was a bodybuilder, let's not take her. She got tattoos, let's not take her. But the thing is, Sukarna, there are 100 reasons where you can complain, but there are good people, they saw me like a talent. So nothing is easy, and I'm mentally prepared that nothing is easy. So many people said you could be a travel vlogger, you could be a motivational speaker because I have my own stories, or you just open a gym and run your business. Why do you have to struggle again from the scratch? Why did you pick the hardest career in India? Why would you do that? I don't have the answer. My heart says, and I'm here. I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Shweta, it must have taken you tremendous amount of determination and inspiration during that period of recovery. What kept you motivated?
Mirror. Mirror has all the answers, all your future plans, the way you want to look, the way you want to be seen by the people, and what you want to become. Mirror has been my major motivation, and my support has been my parents. Nobody helps, Sukarna. Nobody can help you in your tough times. It's only and only your mom and dad. How I say it is, for example, there is a newlywed couple and they have a baby, first baby. So new parents, right? They take care of their newly born so much, day and night. But the newly born baby does not know what their parents are doing. In my case, they were taking care of me like newly born, and I could see each and every step. My mom is a head teacher, she's a government employee, and trust me, in my recovery of those 6 months of bed rest, I have never seen her sleeping. She was always up with me the whole night. She was scared that my bad thoughts, what about those, I should not go this suicide kind of thoughts. I'm a hyperactive person. I'm doing things and suddenly I'm in bed. So she made sure that I stay motivated, I don't take any bad step, or I don't get into depression. And the next morning I see her going to work as if she took enough rest, but she never took rest. And my dad was the one who took care of me. Okay, nariyal pani ka time ho gaya, paya soup ka time ho gaya, medicines, rest. They together used to give me bath. They used to wash my hair. So small things that made me more grateful towards my parents. And these two have been my major motivation and inspiration. So I was very good with my fitness, of course. I've been the best, proudly. I used to do a lot of calisthenics. So I used to do a lot of pull-ups. After the accident, doctor gave up completely. I remember I was walking, we were on an evening walk. I was on an evening walk with my dad. My dad saw a pull-up bar. He literally had these tears in his eyes. He said, I want to see you back there. So parents turn into something else. So I had to get surgery done and I had a mark here. Okay, I was scared that what if that mark is seen after the surgery? It's right in the front of my neck. You know what my mom said? Itne sare tattoos hain, ek aur kara lenge gale pe. Can you imagine, So those small moments made me realize it's not just me who wants to come back. They badly want to see me getting back, on my feet.
I mean, after Roadies and that accident did you ever feel at that point that life is falling apart?
After the accident?
Yeah.
Oh, every second, because I was physically broken. And my fitness is gone. I'm slowly gaining weight. I'm on bed rest. Financially, totally broke. My endorsements, my current endorsements, my upcoming work, everything was gone because nobody knew how long I'm going to be in bed. Yeah. Emotionally, you can imagine, right? You can imagine. And what's the another one? Mentally, you can't come back so easily. When you see yourself in the mirror, you have been in the best body, you have been a national winner in fitness, and then you see this body, and doctors on top of it says that I won't be capable of doing things. You are broken. I was broken in almost all the aspects of my life. And how to start? If you have one of this, you can restart. If you don't have anything, how would you restart? It was horrible time, horrible. But again, I still feel so good that it's my story. If this would have happened with somebody else, they wouldn't have made this story. I wouldn't be sitting here and talking about it. So I take my injuries and my comeback very lightly, which people don't, which is actually not. But I take it very lightly because I see I'm getting prepared for something even bigger.
And I followed that Roadies season religiously, and the way you won, being fearless. How was that journey for you back then?
Is that why you're wearing this t-shirt? Fearless?
I think so.
That has been one of the most difficult season of Roadies history. Everybody was very strong. And ऐसे में अगर एक लड़की जीत जाए लड़कों को हरा कर, it's a shame on guys, So they made sure कि मैं नहीं जीतूँ. हर task बहुत difficult था. It has been tough because एक तो I was not from entertainment industry. I had absolutely no idea about being on camera. So it's a 35 days journey, and I realized that people are behaving differently on camera and differently off camera. And I was trying to just see what's going on. Everybody needs footage. Everybody's so, loud. They are either having a affair or they are having a fight. So 15, 16 days, I wasn't winning anything. I was just seeing them, what's going on? What do I have to do? How do I fight? I don't know how to do politics. I was a simple Punjabi IT girl. After 15 days, there was a choice I had to make. Either I learn, quickly be part of it, or this will go forever, Shweta. You can't just let it go. You are in the middle of this show. So then after that, I won all my, tasks very well. I created histories. I did one task in semi-finale, 25 minutes task. I did it in 2 minutes, 18 seconds. That blew everybody's mind, even my own mind. I wasn't sure how will I do it. It has been tough. So somebody asked me a question that day after winning, one of the contestants. She comes to me and she says, did you know that you will win this? So my immediate answer was, didn't you come to win this? What did you come for? Just to be part of it. I'm not that kind of person. If I am taking part, I have to win. Until I'll keep on, until I win it, I'll keep on trying. But the problem was, you are in the show and you cannot come again.
Yeah.
So you don't have a choice. You have to win it.
And your win also made Gang Neha win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the audition itself, she said, I see a winner in you. I think she manifested before I did. So she has been amazing support. I like her. She's actually fearless. She is one of those ladies who are very prompt and very intelligent in answering immediately. She's very prompt.
And how did Roadies happen to you?
Roadies का कीड़ा हर North Indian youngster में है. We need to accept it. There is no rule, there is no reason to it. Whenever we see it on TV, we say, oh, ये तो मैं कर सकता हूँ, ये तो मैं कर सकती हूँ. उसने ऐसा क्यों किया? We have that in us. We want to become roadie, But कहते सब हैं, कर कोई सकता है. Because many times you are provided the opportunity or provided the platform, you fail. So I think I was not one of those who just said, I did it, I made it. I took 4 years to, get there. I auditioned for 4 years. I stood in lines for 4 years.
Oh.
That's how Roadies happened.
And what was your plan, career trajectory after Roadies, but before
How sweet. There was no plan as such. I was into IT. Yeah. I was into fitness also. So IT and fitness were parallel careers. And I came to Roadies. I had not thought about doing another reality show or getting into acting or getting into TV, getting into anything. No, that wasn't the plan. I was never an actor. I had so many tattoos in my body. If I wanted to become an actor, I would have thought about all this. No, I was just an IT girl with one kajal in the name of makeup, with one pair of shoes, and that's all. I didn't think of this. I wanted to win Roadies. But what I wanted to do after that wasn't planned.
But then getting into acting, as you said, you were not an actress.
No.
I mean, yeah. But did you take any training to become an
So it's a good question. I must take trainings. I have done workshops, but for my first project, to be honest, I did not take any training. And director happened to say, did you do theatre somewhere? Then somebody told me, a very good actor, a senior actor, he said that people learn from books, people learn from theatre sometimes. Sometimes life teaches you. I think those emotions come from the life. I have seen a lot of life, lots of ups and downs. Now I just need to brush my craft. That I do.
So are you taking any workshops or training?
I am not taking workshop from one teacher. I have so many friends in the industry. I sit with them and I learn. Okay. I don't know, somehow I think it's a scam in Mumbai. So many acting schools, so many. No, they don't work that well. I think you learn by observing more, you learn by watching more, you learn by reading more and writing more. That is my goal. That is my path.
So while trying to make your way in the industry, which is very difficult and challenging,
very challenging,
did you fall under any such scam?
I've been very precautious about all this. Okay, it's like this. After my accident, there is one superpower I have got in me. 99% it's true. I have very strong gut feeling and intuitions after that. So Karna, I seriously see things very differently. I feel things differently. I observe things very differently. So it's saving me from the scams. I don't know, somehow I feel that person is lying. Even if he gives me 100 proofs, if my gut says, many times, most of the times, it comes true. So that's saving me from the scams.
So Shweta, being Roadies winner, that title is always going to be with you.
That's amazing, right?
Yeah. So have you followed seasons after that?
Would you believe if I say I have not watched my own season? It's weird. I really believe we had just 24 hours. I feel 24 hours is very less time in the day. I can't spend it watching others. I can't. If it's really required to learn something from that particular episode or scene or somebody's performance, that is a different thing. Otherwise, I honestly don't sit and do binge watching. Not on social media, not on TV. It's my genuine message to everybody. People say, oh, you have to go to Bigg Boss, so watch Bigg Boss. If you have to go to Roadies, watch Roadies. I had never watched Roadies before that. I wanted to, I was not watching religiously. It's coming on TV and I wanted to do it. But I won't sit and binge watch it. Who performed how? What's their behavior like? Now, you make your own personality, and for that, you have to spend so much time with yourself than watching others.
And how is it like being a part of Roadies? Like Ranvijay's name is synonymous with Roadies. How is it working with him?
You said it so well. Yeah, this is synonyms. Yes. Um, Everybody likes Ranvijay as much as they like Roadies, especially women, because he has been a very big supporter of women. You feel a sense of security around him, you know. So I was in Neha's gang, but deep down I was connected to Ranvijay. And Neha asked me once, "Tu uske gang mein, mere gang mein?" I said, "I am with you, but I'm with him also." That is by default. They're nice people to work with. You know what? I feel like working with Neha ma'am this time, but as an actor.
Oh.
I feel it's gonna happen someday soon.
Hope she sees this.
She will. I'll send her.
So Shweta, lastly, before wrapping up, you are doing this web show, film as well. What are your aspirations after this?
I'm open to everything at this moment. Reality show, acting. Acting because I want to do good and good and good. I want to keep on improving. I want to do some crazy, difficult characters, which I really feel I can. And when I feel it, I can do it, honestly. No matter how much hard work I'll have to put, I'm okay with it. I'm open for reality shows because I think I'm capable of doing them and winning them. Also, I want to break some myths. Not that I'm doing social work, but they say, right, when you get into reality show that has short-term fame, or you might not get work in acting. I have broken so many myths in my life. Yeah. I think I'll break them too. So I'm open to everything. I can go win Bigg Boss, I can go win Khatra Ke Khiladi, and I can go do a very good film with Hrithik Roshan. So I am preparing for everything. And trust me, to prepare yourself in so many aspects, you have to put a lot of efforts. And I do that.
So talking about Bigg Boss and Khatra Ke Khiladi, have you watched them? Or is it your wish to participate in those shows?
Bigg Boss is toxic. I want to get in to remove that toxicity. You know, they say that there was this group of doctors that were talking about Bigg Boss, and they said it's a disease because you're enjoying someone else fight. You're enjoying how they react, how they shout, how they scream and behave with each other. It's a disease. So when I was in Roadies, I didn't swear even once. Meri language mein gaaliyan nahi hai, you know, and I broke that myth. So people think Roadies mein ho to you're a badass character, you would be having that bad language. I don't. So there are so many myths I'll be able to break in Bigg Boss. I don't watch much because it's too much of toxicity. I honestly don't watch. Khatra Ke Khiladi, I like it because that's something I would always want to do. It's similar to Roadies and similar to those tasks. वो तो मेरे बाएं हाथ का खेल है. ये आप बताइए खतरों के खिलाड़ी वालों को. वो इसलिए नहीं लेंगे. She's overqualified. Don't take her.
Did you get a call from Khatra Ke Khiladi team ever?
No. Please call.
And what about dance reality show, Jhalak Dikhla Ja?
I love dancing. It's just that people have not seen it because I've not posted much because my background is not dance background. I'm not a professional dancer, but I can dance well. I'm not focusing on reality shows. I don't think I'll take up a dance reality show. I am capable of bigger things, honestly. Dance reality show, you will end up only dancing. Why won't I put that much effort in acting and get to perform different characters?
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
It was great talking to you.
Likewise.